Hello, the co-creative weavers. Here's Erika Amazing Me, like the name, my website, connecting from my heart to yours on this Saturday with the theme of spreading the seeds, which is then the 6th chapter of my book, The Wedding Way, the mysterious art of weaving our destiny. Yeah, sharing the wisdom and passion. What I love is like the symbolism of secret oracles, runes and symbols. And even though I wrote in a newsletter, if you're interested to receive this newsletter in a written form, you can sign up to my website www.erikaamazing.me, where I always send out a newsletter each Sunday. And there I wrote now 2 Sundays ago that I will be away for 3 weeks because I was in a retreat, in a breast cancer retreat, and it was my second actually turn. After in March, April I should have stayed for 3 weeks, and there I caught Corona, and now exactly in the same place it happened again. I caught Corona for the second time around without any symptoms. But it was not meant to be, and it was on 29th, 2 days ago. It was the day of the archangels, and especially Archangel Michael, where I had a big realization or insight why it didn't work out second time round, staying for 3 weeks in a cancer retreat. It was exactly a year ago on the 29th of September that I had my second operation, mastectomy operation with breast cancer. And when I woke up, everything has changed. I felt the angels by my side. I started to perceive all those signs, symbols, miracles, like looking with 1,000 eyes, or perceiving reality with 1,000 senses. And now, exactly 1 year later, I received this insight that I'm complete. I really am complete with the cancer, the breast cancer journey. That's why I had a completion, like I wrote in my book, based on this healing journey with breast cancer, that I arrived in my Shambhala kingdom, in my diamond heart in the center, after this breakdown to a breakthrough, literally in my body. After I learned to embrace my biggest demons of the tumor and my metastasis, to really get down to the root why they were there, and leaning towards my demons. And it's all about getting to the root, like also to the root of the etymology of this word, demon. It's actually was coined by Socrates, and actually comes from daimon, our highest self. And it was only with the rise of Christianity that this term got downgraded to demon, to something evil, something bad. But it's like with everything in life, that is my experience now through like very challenging initiations, like my journey with breast cancer, for example. It's not about separating or fighting the disease or our symptoms. It's like leaning towards and really communicate why they show up, and to embrace it with a loving, unconditional heart. And this is how we turn the darkness into light. And that's what Rumi said, the wound is where the wonder, where the light enters you. It's not about fighting it, it's about really embracing it and making it conscious. So if you like to find out more about it, you can read my book, The Even More Wedding Way, The Alchemy of Turning Demons into Diamonds. And also my healing path, intentional creativity, was so helpful. The same like runic wisdom, how I'm woven in the bigger tapestry of life called Weird in Norse mythology. and how I can consciously weave with it. So if you want to find out your birth runes and how you've been uniquely woven, I give birth rune soul tapestry readings. I also started to do birth rune stones with the particular birth runes that weave through us. And so these are the Norse runes and the Slavic runes, which are the Beregini symbols, called Tree Horoscope Reading. That's where I started my journey of reweaving myself into wholeness and my unique gifts and my unique experience back into wholeness by weaving this destiny towel and embroidering with my unique sacred symbols. And this dress is actually like a soul tree where I've got my three main Beregini goddess symbols in the roots on the bottom. Then my main energy is the wise one, the raven, and the branches energy are here my symbols here in the arms, because when I lift them up, they're also like branches of a tree. So, and tomorrow I'm actually inviting you, now that I'm back early from my retreat. I wanted to connect with my weirding sisters and invite you to come in circle, where we'll facilitate a shamanic journey to travel to the roots, our third Beregini. She stands for the age group 14 till 21, and then again 63 till 70, where we can meet her and then start embroider her. And you can always receive an in-depth soul tree horoscope reading from me as well, if you want to dive in deeper. And because I love the sacred symbols, which always give me so much wisdom, I like to weave in the readings for the next week. Starting with the oracle card of the soul retrieval. So I can see a butterfly that just left the cocoon. And I'm going to read out what it says. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we will use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you're still hovering over an old wound, find a new light path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you have already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. When did you compromise what you truly believed it to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find a time or times when this happened. Vow never to compromise your integrity again. What have you agreed to in the nature of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right this instant. Oh wow, I love it how this card confirms what I received as the insight now 2 days ago, that I'm complete with my breast cancer journey, that I know don't necessarily need a retreat, but that I have got it inside myself after I've turned my demons into diamonds. I've got my retreat where I can always nourish myself within myself, doing things that I enjoy, express myself creatively, connecting with people who are my tribe, like you are, calling in a co-creative circle like tomorrow, doing arts, passing on, spreading the seeds like the topping of this day of my passions, of my gifts, with the runes, with the sacred symbols. Yeah. So this is really like leaving the cocoon and become our own unique, beautiful butterfly. And the Beregini goddess symbol, which are Slavic runes, is the queen for next week. She stands for magnetism. Her affirmation is, as I know what I want and do it. Like a magnet, attract what you like in life, people, money, idea, advice or help. She helps us to gain absolute clarity. The same like the rune for the next week, Dagaz, which also stands for illumination, for breakthrough. Also presented a lot of times like a butterfly or like the sunglasses of transformation, where we put on the glasses and we start really seeing with our true eyes. Yeah, it's often the very last rune. Sometimes it's also the Otala, the legacy rune, but often it's also the very last rune of the Elder Futhark. So it has woven through all previous experiences and has woven in it. Yeah, it's a very mature, very wise rune. Also stands for the day, and one day of 24 hours also has learned to integrate the day. It's part of light, is the shadow and the darkness as well. So what we also talked about earlier. Yeah, so I would love if you come to join me for the co-creative circle of our sacred Beregini symbols called Tree Horoscope tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European time. I would love to welcome you for that. I've created an event which you can see here in the group if you like to join me or pass it on to others who might be interested. Because I absolutely love, this is my self-healing of coming in circle and do creative things together. So with the ancestral candle and the guardian symbol, the Beregini, standing with for our ancestors, I'm sending you lots of love and light to wherever you are in the world, from my heart to yours. Many blessings. Plaga der Rune Russian.